Okay, so Johnny, I'm not sure if you remember this, and that's the reason I'm doing this. I too have come across a horrific, very, very horrific scene working at a porn shop. I was gonna write it down and just figured this'd be a lot easier. Besides, I can actually smoke and make Shauna face at you, so there's that. And since your computer is messing up, so we can't do the video thing, you can actually see my face. I miss you. I love you. All that. So Johnny had to stare into the brown abyss that we all one day must face. But I worked at the Walmart of dildos. I worked at a porn shop back home in Missouri, and since I don't work there anymore, it shall remain nameless. Those that know who I am know where I worked. We had, I don't think Johnny has a place like this. We have the jerk-off booths. And you can call them adult arcades, you can call them video arcades, you can call them whatever the fuck you like, but it's really just a jerk-off booth, and we all know what it is. And we used to get a number of very creepy people who would go in there, and England, you know, England can tell you, because he has the same kind of setup. His is a little bit better, to be fair. Because he doesn't have the blind corners in the middle of nowhere, fucking dark, with the creepy spiders. But there towards the end, when I was working there, my job was to clean the jerk-off booths. And because Missouri has a law where you can't have the porn shop open up later than midnight, and so we had a whole shift of people that basically didn't have a shift anymore. So our jobs was to clean and stock and shit like that. Well, one of the jobs was cleaning the jerk-off booth, and to do it, I basically wore a hazmat suit, and I made sure of that because that shit is disgusting. So one night, you know, there were tons of incidents, but this one will always stand out in my mind. So one night, I was cleaning the jerk-off booth, and I started off normal, working my way in the lighted area in the bathroom, and then working my way back to the corner. Well, there comes a point where you literally can't fucking see anymore in this basement. It's just this blind hallway that has no lights. And then you open up the jerk-off booth, and there's light coming from the screen, so you can actually see the clean. And we had these little fucking lights that we would use. But I also had this lantern with me. I didn't have it at the time because I didn't know I was going to come across a murder scene. What I came across, there's no way a person could endure that much damage to themselves and be okay. There really isn't. There's no way that the human body can sustain that and walk away normal. So I opened the door, and there's this brown stuff. It was all black because you couldn't really see. It was just darker than the paint on the door. So I take my triple gloved hand, and I open up the door, and all I can see all over the fucking place is what appears to be shit. It is dripping from the fucking seats. It is coming off the fucking screen. It's everywhere. It's fucking everywhere. It's in the trash bin. It's on the fucking floor in like a puddle. So I go back and I get my lantern to see what the hell it was, because I was like, there's no way somebody just took a diarrhea dump all over the fucking jerk-off booth. There's no way. These people piss in the fucking trash bins, and I don't even want to think about the other shit that they do in here. But there's no way that someone had a diarrhea dump in the fucking jerk-off booths. So I was right. They didn't have a diarrhea dump in the fucking jerk-off booth. They fucking bled everywhere. It was blood. It wasn't shit. I mean, there was shit there, to be fair. There was probably about, for every 1 ounce of shit, there was probably 5 ounces of blood. It was horrific. What I thought was shit dripping off of the seat was actually blood dripping off the seat. It was horrifying. It was all over the fucking top, all over the ceiling, all over the walls, all over the videos, everywhere. Just fucking blood everywhere. And there was these shitty and bloody thumbprints from where he was like braced, I guess. So the only thing I can assume is that he either bought or stole a dildo or butt plug and took it down there and just injected it wrong. Or they were having some fucking sex in the... I don't know. I don't know. I don't really want to think about it too hard. Because it's kind of horrifying, to be frankly honest. And so, that being said, with all that fucking blood, you would think there would be like a body. I mean, it was a lot of blood. So I texted my boss at the time and told her that I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to call the cops. Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to turn a corner here and I'm going to find a dead body. I didn't find a dead body. But my boss did end up going through the video to see if like somebody had like hobbled or was walking weird or anything like that. And actually we never found out. We never found out who went in there because, you know, it's a blind corner. Nobody really ever goes back there. Nobody was walking out like they were hurting. I mean, but somebody had to go seek a medical attention. They had to have a blood transfusion because there was way too much blood. I have other stories, but we'll have to save them for another day. I'm pretty sure England will have to retaliate with some story because I'm pretty sure the trifecta can horrify everybody with the stories of the porn shop. But yeah, we'll leave that for another day.